In today's video, I'm going to talk about why your woman doesn't trust your masculine leadership. This is going to hurt some of you guys, but the truth hurts. I'm going to read a chapter from the book, The Way of the Superior Man, titled, Her Complaint is Content Free. And then I'm going to offer my 2 cents shortly after. Women are always wanting divine masculine presence in a man, regardless of their specific complaint or mood. A man should hear his woman's complaints like warning bells, and then do his best to align his life with his truth and purpose. However, if he believes in the literal content of her complaint, he will immediately go off course, for the content reflects her present mood more than a careful observation of his tendencies over time. Her complaint should be valued as a reminder to get it together, and perhaps as an indication as to how. But more often than not, the specifics of her complaint do not describe the real underlying action or tendency that needs to be changed. Your woman says, "How can you spend so much time in front of the TV when our rent is due in a few days, we're behind on car payments, and you just lost your job? Don't worry about it. I have a job interview tomorrow." "Well, why don't you get off your butt? You said you were going to clean out the garage a few weeks ago. I can hardly get to the car." Okay, I'll clean the garage this afternoon." Your woman stops talking and goes about her business, but you can feel her simmering anger and tension. You don't like to be around her when she's like this. You want to get out the house. "I'll be back in a few hours and I'll clean the garage," you say, as you grab your coat and head for the door. You hear a glass break in the kitchen, so you go in and you find your wife furious. "I just can't take it anymore," she wails. "What? I said I'd clean the garage. What's going on?" You wonder. "I just can't take it," she cries out, pulling away from you, closing up and not letting you touch her. "I don't get it. I said I'd clean the garage. I have a job interview tomorrow. Everything's going to be fine. What do you want?" You've probably heard some version of this conversation with your woman. It holds a key to masculine growth in freedom, and it reveals a common mistake men make with their women. The thing your woman is complaining about is rarely, this is the major key, rarely the thing that she is complaining about. It is a mistake to believe that the content of what she is saying and then respond to her complaints point by point. When she complains about financial issues, she is usually feeling a lack in your masculine capacity to direct your life with clarity, purpose, integrity, and wisdom. The money itself is secondary. Very true. If you were poor but totally conscious, happy, full of integrity, fearless, humorous, loving, and giving your fullest gift to the world and to your woman, she wouldn't complain about lack of money. When you say you will clean the garage and then weeks pass and you haven't, her complaint isn't really about the garage. She sure would like a clean garage, but this is a superficial issue. The deeper issue is that you didn't do what you said you would. You gave her your word and you didn't follow through. She can't trust what you say. And this hurts her deeply. She might seem to be overreacting to you. Why is she so hysterical? It's only a garage. But she can feel your lack of integrity. Okay? Not having cleaned the garage seems like a small thing to you, but it shows that you don't follow through with your word, with your purpose. Your word is a demonstration of your purpose, of your masculine core. When you don't follow through with what you say you are going to do, she feels that your masculine core is weak. Powerful stuff right there. And a lot of us guys have experienced something along those lines with the woman that we're in a relationship with. And let me start off by saying it's okay. Because a lot of us guys, we're unaware of female nature when we first get into a relationship, and we're unaware of these things. It's not talked about. You don't sit down with somebody who tells you that, when she complains, it's because she doesn't feel like you follow through. Your masculine core isn't there. You don't have these conversations as guys. You think, "Oh, let me just solve her problem." You go straight into Bob the Builder mode. Let me fix her problem straight away. But I experienced this in my last relationship, and when I read this book after my relationship ended, actually it was towards the end of my relationship ending, I was like, shit, I haven't been showing up in the way that I said I would. False promises. I talk left, walk right. Of course she's going to feel this way. She's not going to trust me and my leadership because I haven't been showing up in the way that I promised I would. And this is why I tell guys, you know, a lot of guys feel great when they tell their girl about their goals. Oh, we're going to do this, baby. I'm going to do this. I'm going to build this business. I'm going to do that. And it's exciting in the beginning for you and for her. Maybe she's already visualizing what your life would look like together because she trusts that you will follow through. But then when time goes by and she notices that you haven't really done anything, you haven't started the business, you haven't started creating content, just a bunch of fucking words coming out your mouth, she's going to start resenting you. And she's not going to trust your ability to say shit and follow through. And that's very important, fellas. You want your woman to trust your leadership. And first and foremost, you want to be able to respect yourself as a man by saying something and following through on it. Your word has to mean something. It's not just when it comes to your woman, also when it comes to the way you feel about yourself. The reason why a lot of guys have crippling low self-esteem is because they don't trust their ability to get things done. They know they're a talker. Words, just a bunch of words that come out your mouth. You don't respect yourself for that because you don't follow through. You don't finish what you say, what you start. So when you're in a relationship with a woman and you're finding her frustrated, it's rarely sorry about that specific issue, like in this example, cleaning the garage. There's something deeper going on. You're not showing up in the way that you said you would. And she can sense that. She can sense that you're just coasting and hoping that the pieces come together, but you're not going out there. You're not taking deliberate, intentional action. If you were out the house making moves happen and you came back and, you know, you got this done and you got that done, she'd trust you a lot more. So before anybody comments down below and says, well, you shouldn't be with a woman like that anyways. No. You should lead properly for your woman. You are the man in the relationship after all. And a lot of guys conduct themselves in a very feminine way in their relationship. And that's why the woman, and this is what the chapter goes on to talk about, that's why your woman ends up becoming or tapping into her masculine energy a lot more because she doesn't trust yours. And that's the beginning of the end for most relationships. It's reversible. It certainly is. It's not doom and gloom, just break up with her now, it's too late. No, because a lot of us guys, we don't discuss these things. We don't talk to our friends about it. We don't talk to older folks about it. You know, we just think if I ignore her, the problem will go away, and it never does. A problem ignored is a problem magnified. Never ignore problems in the hopes that they will go away. They won't. It will just get a whole lot worse. So we never have these conversations, which is why it's important. And this is why I enjoy talking about these concepts with you guys. Because I was once oblivious completely as well. I didn't know. I just thought, okay, she's upset, do something, make her happy, fix the problem right there and then, buy her something, do this. That's what you think as a guy, because you never have these conversations. It's a lot deeper than that. You know, you don't have to be upset now. No. Just be aware. Be aware and get it together. Get your act together. Because there's usually a deeper problem at hand. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, okay, I haven't been showing up for my woman. And you know, deep down inside, you can feel it. You can feel that she's starting to lose respect for you. And there's usually something that you're not doing. And ask yourself, honestly, am I doing everything I can to get my life in order, to improve myself, to lead for my woman? Because when you're in a relationship, it's not just about you, it's about someone else as well. Especially if you're intending on marrying this woman, right, and having kids with her in the future, it's going to be something she thinks about. I'm sorry, fellas. She's going to think, can I trust this guy to show up on a consistent basis and lead for the family, protect, provide? Can I trust him? Doesn't mean that she's a gold digger and she wants your money. No. Money is an important thing to, of course, discuss. But what she wants to see is that you've got a clear purpose. There's something that you're out there pursuing. And you're taking consistent action. You don't just saying a bunch of shit. That's why I'll tell you guys, you know, show her through your actions. Don't be Mr. Talker. Show her. You know, there's a saying that I love. I can show you better than I can tell you. That's the best thing you can do, guys. If you're a CEO of a company, you show your staff how it's done. In the family, if you have kids, you show your kids how to be for example, if you have sons, how to be a man, how to conduct yourself. You show. You don't just say. A lot of fathers, they will talk left and walk right. They don't follow through on the things they tell their kids to do. And that's why their kids don't trust their father's leadership. All right? So it's something I want you guys to sort of reflect on today. Think about it. Am I showing up in the best possible way in my relationship? Am I ignoring things that I said I was going to do months ago? And you shouldn't do them just for her. Like I said, do it for you. Get your life together for you. But in doing so, it will improve your relationship. As Jim Rohn used to say, I will take care of me for you as long as you take care of you for me, right? Get your life in order for you. And never lose sight of your purpose. Never drift away from it in the hopes that, if I spend more time with her, she'll appreciate me more. If you spending more time with her is neglecting your purpose, then your relationship will suffer. In this book, David Dieter talks about your purpose must come first before your relationship, which I know sounds crazy to a lot of you young guys out there. Well, Ali, but my woman is more important than anything. Well, if you don't take care of your purpose, you can't take care of your woman. Okay? So hopefully this video has provided you guys with some value. If it has, make sure you leave this video a like. Drop a comment down below as well. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more of these book reviews and, these conversations. All right, fellas? I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.